News 46 is brought to you in part by...
Is it unexpected?
Is it provocative?
Is it bold?
Is it unforgettable?
But the most important question, is it you?
Is it you?
Is it you?
Seiko Couture, advanced chrono timer, world's only kinetic perpetual, brilliant diamonds. Is it you?
The Jewelry of Romance, located on Frontage Road, open Tuesdays through Saturday.
It's a story of my childhood in the first few chapters. It took place in Carpinteria, California, and I lived in a home with my grandparents. I was actually adopted by them, and we lived in what was called a safe house. And this safe house was a way to reach out to the hobos that would frequent our home. And through this, I learned compassion from my grandparents. But as life so very well takes us in different directions. As we grow to be adults, I completely forgot about these hobos until during the mid-'80s when I relocated to Las Vegas from California, and I felt like God reintroduced me to this population, but our hobos were now known as homeless, and I really didn't want anything to do with it because my mind the concept of homeless then and my mindset was, why don't they just go get a job? That is truly how I thought, because I had worked all of my life and I felt that they just needed to go get a job. But working with the homeless, and I talk about how I finally broke down and decided that that was my calling in life and my passion to reach out to the homeless population. And I talk about that in the latter half of my book.
And I know that we want people to read your book to find out a little bit more details, but tell us what you learned that gives the answer to people who just say they should just get a job. I know that everyone has a different story, right, but you can't really do a blanket solution.
Absolutely. Everyone does have their own individual story, as far as being homeless. And yes, there are a lot of attributes as far as the drug and alcohol scene that people fall into. But especially today, in today's economy, people losing their jobs. And if you have no one, you have no friends, you have no family, where else do you go? A lot of our shelters are full now, and our people are ending up out on the streets. And basically they are homeless. So we as a community, I feel especially even in Pahrump, we need to be reaching out and helping just a little bit. Anything can help. And matter of fact, today here at Cup of Faith, not only am I marketing my book, but I have a sock drive going on because people have cold feet. Your shoes wear out, people are wearing sandals, and our community is very good about donating clothing, coats, jackets, things like that. But there's nothing like a new pair of socks that can make a person feel really good.
And how can people get your book besides coming to a Cup of Faith? Can they get it online?
They can get it online at my website, Toni K. Nelson, ToniKaynelson.com. Also from my publisher, TatePublishing.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Borders, and Books A Million.